Nígbà wo ló dà ó? Nígbà wo ló dà ó? Ìgbà wo? Nígbà wo ló dà ó? Nígbà wo ló dà ó? Ìgbà wo lọ̀lẹ ayọ̀ yóò sọ nínú mi tí wọ́n fẹ̀yìn gbọ́mọ pọ̀? Nígbà wo ló dà ó? Ìgbà wo?
Oluronbi o jaja, Idiroko jaja.
I think the last time around I learned that there is a demand and interest in theatre, especially theatre productions of a musical nature that speak to our cultural history. I have to admit I was pleasantly surprised by the turnouts and the demand for the show and the request for a follow-up.
I specifically want to emphasize the same point which we tried to make with the play before, and that is that we want to use the production, the package, to enlighten the women, most especially, for them to know their values, their strength, their worth, to understand themselves, to really know who they are and how they can use their strength and everything about them to help both themselves and the society.
Today, a woman is made in Idiroko for his long time favourite has finally borne fruit. And the fish born in the throat of the senior wives may choke them for the rest of their lives. Then, Idiroko.
It's actually my first time directing Oluronbi, so for me it's been good and it's been fun. It's been good because I hadn't worked with them before. There were certain things that the producer wanted to be strengthened, so that's where I came in. Because they've done it before, they think they don't have to work as hard this time, and I had to change that perception. So I have tried to do that. I have tried to work with Victor. We devised a way on working on this production. We sat down, talked it through. We worked on the character to make sure they had a proper understanding of what their characters was about, how to deliver their lines, emotional interpretations, things to make the drama much stronger. Because the last time, because it was the first time, a lot of attention was paid to the spectacle. So this time we wanted to make sure that, yeah, spectacle aside, but the drama itself needs to be really strong. So that's what I've tried to do.
Doing Oluronbi again, second time around, I feel happy, tired but happy.
Right now, I have no say in the matter. In short, I am the first wife that don't have sense, that don't make sense. Me, Jeff, bam, oh, man.
See me see trouble, see trouble, see trouble, see me see trouble.
Anyway, guys, just enjoy yourselves. It's been wonderful.
Are we supposed to pretend that everything is now okay? I have seen everything today.
Actually, it's really a pleasure working on the same story again. You know, it gives you the time to really work very well on yourself. What you did in the past, that you were unable to meet up with the challenge, now you have enough opportunity to work on yourself again and then bring out the best.
Oluronbi, from the title you can deduce that it's a Yoruba setting, it's a Yoruba thing. And so I have tried to portray a little bit of Yorubaness in Oluronbi's performance.
You
must be joking at me. You hear me? You must be smoking cassava leaves. Do you know what it took for me to have this child?
The interaction she has with Idiroko. I believe it's much more, it's deeper. This time it's much more profound because there's a deeper understanding of what the impact of that decision on her daughter being taken back from her. There's a deeper impact, there's a deeper feeling on what that does to her.
I think it's more in the emotions. Yeah, what have I added? It's more in the emotions. I feel more of what she's feeling now, so it's like I understand her better.
You belong to me. And then what?
It was my first time acting, so I've never really done it before, so it was fun to try something new. So that was basically, I learned how to act on stage, because initially I was more comfortable on screen, but I learned how to project on stage and all that.
Every rehearsal isn't complete until the day of the show. So if you don't give your all on the show day, then everything is in vain.
I got to know that you don't believe it is done until it is done. So in this next one, I'm trying not to believe that it is done until it is done. So that's just it.
The whole idea of doing a musical is that you never have something perfect. You keep trying different elements to, one, keep the audiences interested, and also to get as close as you can to perfection with the idea. So this time around, what we brought to the table was we used less spectacle per se, more authentic costumes, and also more organic live music. This time around we have a live band, or sort of instrumentalist in the audience playing the music that's performed on stage. So the audience themselves get to have a certain direct personal contact with the play.
Initially we used studio recorded music. Now we're having live performances, live music.
It's easier this time around because I had a strong foundation earlier, before now. So it's easier, but I still had to work more on the things I left undone in the other Oluronbi.
Fantastic, because everyone brings their own different elements. It pushes you as an individual as well to be your best in your own character.
Working with the new cast was somehow an added challenge, because some are not as experienced as the ones we used before, while some are better than the ones that we used before.
You're working with people you don't even know, you have never met with. So, you have to help them, let them develop, come down to their standard, then gradually you grow till you get to that point where yes, they are able to do it right.
We try to strike a balance between the ones that we have presently and the new ones that we infused into it.
It feels good working with them again. Although I've worked with them other ways, but not acting. It's okay, just to blend in and play up the role, even in the character or out of the character. Just blending with them, you get there.
The old members of cast are willing actually to start from the scratch with us. And the directors are actually working with a lot of patience with the new people.
But they're young kids and they're quite willing to learn and to work and to be pushed. So in that way, it's been quite good fun. We worked on the character, make sure they had a proper understanding of what their characters was about. Worked on how to deliver their lines.
The costume that we're having now is a total change from what we had before. We're going more of a realistic and natural Yoruba setting. And we are emphasizing the fact that most of those suitors are equally from royal homes, from other lands, coming to ask for the hand of Abike.
What did you say?
No.
I want to make the drama stronger, and to do that, you need to understand your character. So I have focused on character analysis, line delivery, composition, picturization. So I think we had to also give them some lessons in this is why we do things. Things are done for a reason.
So that's what we try to infuse, to beef it, to give it greater light and depth.
It's a good play. It's an ambitious play, and you don't put in that much work to only show it once. So I'm not surprised to be here again.
Even for me as the director, the more I learned more things about the play itself. It's a very, very deep play. It really is.
What can I say? The same thing that the play says.
You watch it, you see it, you observe where things can be done better, and if you're wise, you apply same. I'm happy. It's tedious, but it's tedious in a good way.
So I honestly would love to be part of the next team to improve on what we have presently.
Welcome to Idiroko again.
It's a wonderful experience. It was a wonderful experience the other time, and it's still a wonderful experience, and it will continue to be a wonderful experience. It's just wonderful. That's just the word, wonderful.
Come on, watch Oluronbi.
Oluronbi, oh, Idiroko.